Welcome back, my friends. The news today is that Electronic Arts, EA, has announced that it will lay off 5% of workforce, or about 670 employees. EA announced Wednesday that it will cut 5% of its workforce. The video game company employed 13,400 workers as of the end of March last year, according to its most recent annual filing with the SEC, meaning the layoffs may affect about 670 jobs. We are also sunsetting games and moving away from development of future licensed IP that we do not believe will be successful in our changing industry, CEO Andrew Wilson wrote in a memo to employees. But before we get into all of that, I would like to thank everyone who views my videos. If you would like to support the channel, please see the link to Buy Me a Coffee in the video description below. And please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Electronic Arts announced Wednesday that it will cut 5% of its workforce, part of a plan that includes reducing office space and ending work on some video games. For those of you not familiar, Electronic Arts Inc., EA, is an American video game company headquartered in Redwood City, California. It was founded in May 1982 by former Apple employee Trip Hawkins. EA played a pioneering role in the early home computer game industry and championed the concept of software artists, recognizing the designers and programmers behind its games as creative talents. EA employed 13,400 workers as of the end of March 2023, according to its most recent annual filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in May. That means the layoffs may affect about 670 jobs. In a note today sent to staff, CEO Andrew Wilson said that EA is reacting to accelerating industry transformation where player needs and motivations and change significantly. Crucially, EA also said that it is moving away from the development of future licensed IP. EA currently has several confirmed Star Wars and Marvel games in development, including a third Jedi game, Black Panther and Iron Man. According to Wilson, EA will double down on owned IP, sports, and massive online communities. While Wilson did not provide details on which games would be sunset, EA already announced it would be shuttering two mobile games, F1 Mobile Racing and MLB Tap Sports. This greater focus allows us to drive creativity, accelerate innovation, and double down on our biggest opportunities, including our owned IP, sports, and massive online communities, to deliver the entertainment players want today and tomorrow. Lastly, we are streamlining our company operations to deliver deeper, more connected experiences for fans everywhere that build community, shape culture, and grow fandom, Wilson wrote. IGN understands that these layoffs will impact a number of teams across EA, largely affecting support teams. While some developers will also be impacted, EA largely hopes to move them off of canceled projects and onto other teams. Per Wilson, these changes are already being communicated and will largely be completed by early next quarter. I understand this will create uncertainty and be challenging for many who have worked with such dedication and passion and have made important contributions to our company, wrote Wilson. While not every team will be impacted, this is the hardest part of these changes, and we have deeply considered every option to try and limit impacts to our teams. Our primary goal is to provide team members with opportunities to find new roles and paths to transition onto other projects. Where that's not possible, we will support and work with each colleague with the utmost attention, care, and respect. The company's announcement marks the latest headcount reduction among video game developers in recent months, continuing a broader trend of significant downsizing across the tech industry. On Tuesday, Sony said it would lay off about 900 employees in its PlayStation division, or 8% of its workforce. Last month, Microsoft cut 900 jobs across its gaming unit 3 months after it acquired Activision Blizzard, and Tencent's Riot Games slashed 11% of its workforce. The cuts will support EA's strategic priorities and growth initiatives. According to a Wednesday filing with the SEC, the company expects its restructuring plan will be substantially complete by the end of December. We are continuing to optimize our global real estate footprint to best support our business, Wilson wrote in his Wednesday note. We are also sunsetting games and moving away from development of future licensed IP that we do not believe will be successful in our changing industry. Wilson added that the cuts will enable EA to focus more on its biggest opportunities, including our owned IP, sports, and massive online communities. During the company's third-quarter earnings call last month, Wilson said the company would focus on continuing to invest in its existing gaming franchises attracting large online audiences, including Apex Legends, Battlefield, EA Sports FC, Madden NFL, and The Sims. Here are some key points about Electronic Arts. Trip Hawkins started EA with a personal investment of around $200,000. Initially, EA published games and productivity software for personal computers, most of which were developed by external individuals or groups. Notably, Skate or Die in 1987 marked a shift toward internal game studios, often through acquisitions. For instance, Distinctive Software became EA Canada in 1991. EA has developed and published games across various genres and platforms. Some well-known franchises include Battlefield, Need for Speed, The Sims, Medal of Honor, Command & Conquer, Dead Space, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Apex Legends, Star Wars, EA Sports titles, e.g., FIFA, Madden NFL, NBA Live, NHL, PGA, UFC. Since 2022, EA's desktop titles are available on their self-developed platform called EA App, which competes with Valve's Steam and Epic Games Store. EA also owns and operates major gaming studios like DICE, Motive Studio, BioWare, and Respawn Entertainment. But what do you think? Please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. And before we end, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions. Doctors, including any type of specialty. Nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses. Lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus. Teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school, as well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorldNet.com also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. Thank you for watching.